I usually start the show by saying happy Monday, but that is certainly not the case today. I hope you all had a very profitable weekend, though, because we absolutely crushed it here on the Prop Queen Pod with everybody but my Ravens prop hitting over the weekend. Welcome to the show. We've got a locked and loaded show today. Of course, I'm going to talk to all of you about how miserable my day has been. Nobody's talked to me except for I did just join Ryan Ripken's show about 10 minutes ago to commiserate over my Baltimore Ravens. I'm still really pissed off. I didn't think that they could piss me off this badly. Actually, last year against the Chiefs wasn't even this bad because I thought they were going to get murdered and then they lost by a toe, which just upset me. Today, I'm pissed because the same thing keeps happening over and over again. And what's the definition of insanity? The same thing happening over and over again and you continuing to do it. Bobby Trossett from Ravens Vault going to join the show. He hosts a show with Sarah Ellison. We're going to talk about the Ravens. He's going to calm me down, give me an actual, rational perspective, I guess. Trinity Analytics, we're going to be joined by Jared Block. He's going to break down Monday Night Football with me. We've got props on props. And around 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Dr. David Chow is going to join the show, and I totally forgot to send him a link, so I have to send him a link right now. We're going to talk all the injuries from this weekend. So Dr. Chow, he also has a brand new website coming out, it is out. So I'm very excited to show you guys his website because it's kind of cool with how you can analyze the prop market with just using injuries. So let me just get Dr. Chow his email. I know we all love that Ariel has to produce the show. Doc. Okay. Link to Prop Queen Pod. And then we're good. Because I got a lot off my chest on Ryan Ripken's show. So he's like, okay, Ariel, how are you feeling today? Like crap. Because, okay, this is how I felt today. Stavi. Thank you, Stavi. You know why, Sean, that I'm pissed? That I don't care it's week 1. I don't care if it's week 17. I don't care if it's week 1. I don't care. You can't keep doing this. You can't. John Harbaugh, look at all these leads. You're up 35. This was the beginning. 35-14 Miami game. I will never forget the 35-14 Miami game. I was at that game when the Ravens end up. Oh, no, just kidding. I was in Dad's basement. And they blow that 35-14 lead against the Dolphins. That was the first one. Then you blow 23 against Buffalo. Fine, that was the second quarter. Still shouldn't have done that. I remember being on the Bills live at plus 7.5 in that game. The Giants game, I was at that game at MetLife against Daniel freaking Jones. Daniel Jones and the New York Giants came back on the Baltimore Ravens when they were down 20-10 with 6 minutes left at MetLife. Disgusting game. The Ravens and the Jaguars, same thing. 3-7 Jaguars team comes back down 9 in the fourth quarter. Then the Browns game, 24-9. Then that one against the Raiders, 23-14. Guess what, guys? That was my birthday. That ruined my birthday. I was sitting at the bar with Kelly in Vegas on my birthday, 30th birthday, and the Baltimore Ravens lose 23-13. They were up. They lose to the Vegas Raiders. And here we are, 40-25. You lose to the Bills. That game was an absolute disgrace. I'm over it. I have done everything in my power to defend John Harbaugh. The Ravens head coach is great, right? He always makes it in the playoffs. The Ravens are always legit. How can you be legit if you can't hold on to a lead? It's coaching. It's coaching. I don't care. Anyone could. Kurt Warner called out Lamar for missing one player. I think it was one player was blitzing and he should have seen that. He called it a smoke or something. He should have seen it and he should have gotten to Mark Andrews and that would have been a first down. Okay. Derrick Henry fumbled. Okay. These things happen in the game of football. You know what doesn't happen in the game of football? Your head coach continuously taking his foot off the gas. You could have thrown the ball. Maybe, I don't know, let Lamar Jackson throw the ball past the first down marker. No, instead we short pass to DeAndre Hopkins 3 yards in front of the first down marker. Why? Why? You have great receivers. Why are we sweep to Zay Flowers? Why? He is a Pro Bowler. Why? Why is that the play call? Why are we not running the clock down? And why are we not keeping the ball in the offense's hands? Sure, the defense blew it. And sure, when you put up 40 points, the defense shouldn't give up 41. Fine. The beginning of the season, I'm going to give the defense the benefit of the doubt. The beginning of the season, defenses always get tired at the end. That's just, it's the way it is. And I know it's not right. And I know that the Ravens defense has to be better. And last year, the Ravens defense did this too at the beginning of the season. And Zachary Orr, the defensive coordinator, got their shit together at the second half. And they looked great in the second half of the season defensively. The coaching was the problem yesterday. They continuously do this. And I am so freaking over it. Look at this stat. Ravens have now lost 8 games since 2021 season, in which they had at one point had a win probability of 90%. That's 3 more than the next closest team. Why is it that my teams, Aaron Boone, John Harbaugh, why do we put Devin Williams in the 8th inning with runners on? Same thing. We just decide we're going to just punt. I know Lamar said he had a cramp. You didn't even try to draw them off sides. It just doesn't make sense. The whole fourth quarter made no sense. I said it in the group chat. I said in the third quarter in my group chat, I said we better hope that in the third quarter this team doesn't blow it again and take their foot off the gas. And here we are. They freaking blow it again. And I'm just so over it. It's the Ariel curse? Why is it the Ariel curse? It's not an Ariel. You want Coach on? Okay. I'll get Coach on tomorrow. I'll ask him. Bobby Trossett's going to join the show in just a second, and he's going to help calm me down a little bit. We're going to talk about the Ravens, but we're going to talk about the AFC North. He's going to tell me why maybe I am overreacting just a little bit. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm overreacting at this point because when something continuously happens, we have to start calling it out. This continuously has now happened with the Ravens. And you're now looking at a board. Let me check the Super Bowl odds. Super Bowl odds have the Bills at plus 650, the Eagles 7-1, and the Ravens plus 750. The saddest part of it all, I say to my friends, because they all asked me, how are you feeling? Last night, how are you feeling? My response was, I don't care, because I don't even feel like this team could win a Super Bowl solely because they haven't proven that they can win a big game this way. This is why they can't win a big game.